Infinity Ward is officially revealing some early Modern Warfare 2 gameplay to some special people right now. We'll go through what's going on, what's happening at these early playtester events for this game, what reveals we're going to see very soon, and more stuff you guys want to see in this year's game. If you guys are new, would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. We're about 70 subs off 90.4K. Really do appreciate all of the support recently on the channel, especially with these MW2 videos. As I said in my recent video, we're going to be covering every single update, leak, and piece of info you guys need to know about this game. So for today's video, a pretty big announcement here. Modern Warzone tweeted this out, breaking: the first people have been shown Modern Warfare 2 in Las Vegas ahead of the NFL draft. So of course, IW most likely didn't want this info to be revealed, or maybe it was intentional. Sometimes, you know, we theorize that maybe they do release these leaks to stir up the hype and excitement for a new update or a game. But this specifically was from an IG story from a football player on the Cincinnati Bearcats team, and he's going to be in the NFL draft, so he's not an NFL player, but he pretty much posted this video here. I'm going to play it for you guys, and we'll talk about it.
Yes, sir. I was the first person to see the game, man, you know? Do it.
So if you guys don't remember, something very similar to this actually happened back before Black Ops 4 was revealed. They were showing early gameplay to NFL players, and then someone kind of leaked it out. They kind of talk about it, and I guess they're told, don't say anything, but of course they say something anyway. I mean, to me, and if I was Activision or IW, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like he revealed all of the MP maps in the game. It's not like he said, guys, I played the new Call of Duty, I played MW2, and I played Favela remade with this weapon, this class setup on this mode. I mean, that would be a pretty major leak. I would be freaking out. You guys probably would as well, but you know, IW would not like that. This here is very minor. It's cool that we know this info now, that people have finally seen this game, but at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal in my opinion in terms of leaked information coming out for this game. Modern Warzone also says, anyone noticed how the room was lit in green? Which is very interesting, and also goes to show you that, yeah, the logo of this game will probably be green, as we talked about. Apparently, it was originally supposed to be more of a lighter blue theme, which I thought, personally, was super, super cool. Definitely more similar to what we saw with MW 2019. I thought that would have been sick, this logo up on screen here that I made. I mean, it looks cool, but going back to a more Modern Warfare-esque green is also super sick as well. I mean, this logo definitely brings me back more to the MW3 vibes, but I think it still works super well with MW2. I mean, you had this type of green in all three of those original Modern Warfare games anyway. So overall, loving the green vibe here. You're going to see a lot of those green vibes probably in the first MW2 reveal trailer as well, and all of that good stuff. Now, as we previously talked about, not only are people being shown this game early, people are playtesting this game. Probably pro players, definitely influencers, other content creators, maybe some journalists as well, gaming journalists, stuff like that, different, you know, gaming news, media outlets. This clip from Tim the Tatman's stream may also be hinting at this as well. Of course, Tim would play this game early. He's a huge streamer. He didn't outright say what he was doing, but let's play this clip here. And of course, people are theorizing that, yeah, he was playing MW2. Just to look at this tweet here, looks like Tim the Tatman is playtesting Modern Warfare 2 this weekend. Let me play the clip and we'll talk about it.
Pretty full week, man. And then on top of that, Whips, this might actually be news to you. On top of that, I am going to LA this weekend for work. So, at least as of right now, if everything stays the same, I'm going to LA. I think I'm leaving. I think I leave Saturday. It's a quick trip, man. Quick. It's like I'm leaving Saturday. I'm working, or that in air quotes, Sunday, and then I'm coming back like Monday night.
So of course what he says there doesn't outright hint at Call of Duty, but we know that people are most likely playtesting this game this week. Of course, we just saw that people are already seeing MW2 gameplay. He says he's going for work, which of course an early capture session or play session for a hyped up Call of Duty is definitely not work, and people can consider even being a streamer or a YouTuber to be not work, although it kind of is, but it's definitely not really work in his opinion, as he's hinting at there, and it lines up super well. It's a short trip. Go in, play test, maybe record some gameplay, leave pretty much right after. That's mostly how those capture events work. I've never been to one. I would love to go to one in the future, of course, but, you know, we'll see what happens there. But of course, you know, it's not too surprising that people are playing this game, seeing gameplay early. The reason why I talk about it is more because it shows us that this reveal and more official gameplay, teasers, etc., is coming very, very soon. And Tom Henderson back in January said that this game was already in alpha. There were previous tweets from insiders and leakers saying this game looked super good, especially for being a multiplayer this early on in development. And of course, that was back a couple of months ago. People were saying it's the best alpha for a Call of Duty we've ever seen, which of course just means they're ahead of schedule, which is good news. But again, I said this a couple of months ago in a previous video, that doesn't necessarily mean the game is going to end up being good. It's a good sign though to see. So of course, now that people are seeing gameplay, they're playing MW2 this week, this game must be in a really good stage. I don't know if it's still in alpha and they're still working on it. Maybe it's already in a beta, and maybe we're going to get this beta very soon as well, potentially early summer. We also talked about how this game might have an early release. Now I'm going to do a big roundup video of all the leaks and info we have for this game very soon. So I'll go back through all the potential release dates for the alpha, beta, the full game, and all that stuff. The MP leaks, campaign, DMZ, Warzone 2. We'll round all of that up in a future video. But of course, if the game is done now and the game is in a super good state, we could easily see that early alpha and beta earlier this summer as opposed to later in the summer, early fall, as we saw with other past Call of Duty. So that's exciting as well. And it's just some other tweets here as well. Apparently Huskers is in LA. Ghost of Hope says, hope LA is good. So again, you're going to see a lot of streamers, YouTubers, content creators in LA during this time, during this week, this weekend. And of course, they're not going to say outright, but maybe some leaks come out. Maybe they accidentally mention it. Maybe they accidentally post a picture. Again, things happen here. But overall, this shows us that, they are getting ready for the marketing and full reveal of this game. Overall, super exciting stuff. Of course, again, I'll go through all of the new info for the reveals, any teasers, announcements, anything like that. We'll cover it all on the channel. So really do appreciate you guys being here for that. But now let's go through some more wish lists from you guys. We have from M Mayo, I don't know if I'm reading that correctly, but wish list, classic prestige, pro perks, MW3 score streak system, which I would love to see, assault, support, and specialist. I really missed that MW3 setup, honestly, especially running specialist. Support was kind of not OP, but kind of annoying sometimes, but overall, I like the MW3 format. BO1 styled currency system, which I don't know if I want to see that, honestly. It was cool for that game, but I'm not so sure if I want that to return. Let me know down below your opinions on that one. No LTM game modes, map vote, customizable operators, weapons that aren't blueprints of other weapons, combat pacing, no opening door. So this guy actually has some very interesting requests here. No LTMs. I don't know if I agree with that as well. I mean, I don't mind LTMs, honestly. They're not that big of a deal to me, especially when they're kind of holiday themed and it's a cool mode. They bring it back once in a while. I mean, let me know your opinions on this down below. I'll be sure to give your opinions. I'll try to put different opinions and different types of wish lists in these videos to just get all different parts of the audience. I know some people like the doors a lot. Some people hate the doors a lot. And here's actually a response to that comment here. This guy says this, hot take, doors were actually a good addition. I thought they were actually good for faking out campers. They just needed a way to open them completely silent and they would have been perfect. My wish list is remove SBMM, which I don't think is ever going to happen, but maybe it'll be toned down a little bit. Dead silence as a perk, that's possible, honestly. 10-second equipment delay in all non-respawn modes like search, that's very interesting. No aim assist in 1HK marksman rifles like the Kar 98 and SPR. So interesting stuff there as well. With the doors thing again, I kind of want to do a debate where I have someone that's a huge door fan and a huge, door hater, I guess, and put them up in the video and do a live debate there. That'd be hilarious and have actually really good points there. I mean, I don't know. Let me know down below. I don't really like the doors. I mean, what I said previously is that from when I played Modern Warfare's multiplayer in 2019, when I played those maps and there are doors on the map, as long as they're kind of not in hot contention points and they're kind of on the outskirts of the map, and they're not in the middle, and they're not through the huge important pathways of the map, as long as they're not in those main areas, I'm fine with them being on certain side buildings or side structures. But when they're in the main part of the map, it gets kind of annoying to me, and it messes with the flow of the game. When you have to open up doors to get into a main center hard point, I don't really like that, honestly. So I don't know. I'm fine with doors still kind of being a part of the maps. Maybe some maps have more doors than other maps, and that's kind of already how Modern Warfare 2019's multiplayer is set up. But let me know down below, what are some other advantages of doors I'm not really understanding or, thinking about right now. I didn't play Modern Warfare 2019's multiplayer too much. I know a lot of you guys did a lot more than me, so just let me know. I'm down to talk about it, and maybe my opinion can be changed here, and maybe they can work out well in this year's MP. If you hate them, give good, solid reasons why. Don't just say, I hate doors, they suck. Like, try to give some real constructive criticism here. I want to figure this out, and we'll see what happens. Of course, they're probably already developing the game, but maybe if enough people say we want doors or we don't want doors, they'll go back into development and add some more doors or remove some doors. I mean, that probably still is possible at this stage in the game here. So let me know your opinions on that down below. One last comment here. This is more on the early playtesting situation here. Why don't they let a set number of casual COD gamers playtest this stuff? With pro influencers testing it, they will get it tailored to their standards. They could even look at stats to see who has played COD for a number of years casually. I have played COD since the first ever COD. So this is an interesting situation here because, of course, you know, pro players want COD a very specific way, and sometimes they want COD for a good way, and it really benefits everyone, but sometimes they like it so specific to where you can't have as much fun as you would if you didn't have everything banned in the game, like all the weapons and equipment, etc., and not being able to play certain maps and stuff. So yeah, there's definitely pros and cons to pro players actually giving feedback on the game, but apparently, and I don't know this for sure, but pro players, you know, played Modern Warfare 2019's multiplayer early, and they didn't really like it, or maybe they liked it, but they gave a lot of constructive criticism. And IW kind of really just released that game more for casuals, and they never really catered it towards the pro players. So that goes to show you the pro players will provide insight, and IW will definitely help probably. They'll have a ranked play, I'm pretty sure. It'll be tailored to them, but I don't think the entire MP will be tailored to pro players. They saw how well MW 2019's MP did for the casual audience. They're going to do that again. They're guaranteed going to try to replicate that success. So I wouldn't worry about that, but having other people play this game outside of pro players and influencers would definitely be cool to see, just to get different opinions and perspectives from all different parts of people. Pro players, YouTubers, streamers, casual people, someone that has never played Call of Duty in their life. What would it be like if you never played COD and the first time playing was MW2? Would you like the game? I mean, they could get a lot of info and insight from that type of stuff and make it public, have a big thing where you enter a giveaway to potentially play MW2 early. Like, they could do so much cool stuff there. So, of course, that could be sick if they do that. I'd be hyped. If not, whatever. It's not a big deal to me, but I of course, would love to play this game early. I mean, that would be a dream of mine, but that's a separate little thing there. But thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Again, continue to leave your ideas, opinions. What do you want to see from MW2 down below? What do you want remade, changed, new stuff, old stuff? Let me know. I'll be sure to throw them up on screen. Check you guys out. If you guys are new, enjoyed the video. Again, we're on the road to 100K, so be sure to subscribe. It really means a lot to me. There are 2 other videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Really do appreciate it. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Or actually, wait, shout out to the Discord. DX is going to yell at me. I don't shout out the Discord enough, so Discord is down below. Bunch of fun stuff happening there. So again, link down below. I'll see you guys in the next video live stream. Peace out, guys.